The death certificate for 14-year-old Celeste has now been released, revealing a lot of information. One thing it revealed, she was not pregnant, and nor has she been pregnant in the last year. This was one of the rumors that was going around, was that she was pregnant with David's child. The other thing revealed, and was again said by police yesterday, was they now believe that she was dead in that trunk of the Tesla for weeks. It's also extremely important to point out that David has not been charged in this case. He has not even been named as a suspect. Now, his representatives say that he is 100% cooperating with police, even though officials have not confirmed this yet. So the Tesla registered to David had been sitting on a street in the Hollywood Hills for weeks when it was finally reported. Police went over, ticketed it, and a couple days later, they ended up towing it to a tow yard. And after it was there for a couple days, there was a horrible smell coming from the vehicle. Police arrived, opened the trunk, and they found 14-year-old Celeste. Now, yesterday, police said, we know that the Tesla had been parked at the location from which it was towed for several weeks. So it is very likely Celeste Rivas Hernandez had been dead for several weeks prior to her body being discovered. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner has not determined a cause or manner of her death, so we don't know for sure if anyone has any criminal culpability for her death beyond the concealment of her dead body. We know a home near where the Tesla had been left was searched. We also know from videos and uploadings from David's account that he was at this location. The landlord has now come out to say that David and his manager were staying in this home and that the two moved out after the home was searched. When it was searched, we know that electronics were taken from the home as well as other items. It's also being rumored that David and Celeste were a couple, were an item. There are lots of people that have come forward to say that they believed Celeste was of age because they were both seen partying in establishments that had an age restriction, and apparently she portrayed herself as being older than she was. She was only 14 years old. Her birthday was one day after they found her in the Tesla. We also know from authorities that Celeste had run away from her Lake Elsinore home in California at least 3 times in 2024, as well as people that knew Celeste said she'd run away even before that. But her last known location is still unknown at this point. A video of an alleged former teacher of Celeste was also recorded talking about Celeste and how she'd run away and had been gone for a while. And when she came back, she told all of her friends that she allegedly was with David and that she had met him on social media. The two of them also shared a matching tattoo on the inside of their fingers that said, shh. But again, that is a common tattoo that a lot of celebrities do have. Something else that people are talking a lot about right now is the Tesla itself. Now, people know that there are a lot of security features on this Tesla as well as a lot of video cameras, and people believe that maybe a lot more was captured on that Tesla than we know. TMZ has now done a whole article on this model of Tesla. It's a 2023 Model Y Tesla, and a lot of people know that this has now moved away from like a key and a fob, and it's gone to an app that you can use with a lot of features. One of the features on this Tesla is that you can actually get a push notification sent to your phone if you leave your trunk open for more than 10 minutes. So people are now wondering if David got a notification that the trunk on his Tesla had been open for a certain length of time the day Celeste was put in it. We know that it's loaded with cameras as well, and people are wondering if either the dash cam or the cameras on the side of the vehicle were activated. And there's also the chance that some security features could have went off on the car if it determined that there was some movement around the car when it was getting towed, etc. No one knows if David had any of these features even set up on his Tesla or if he was even the one that had this app on his phone. But right now, there is just a lot of speculation, and people are just wondering what happened to Celeste and if David had any part in it. Officials said that they're looking into the alleged relationship between David and Celeste, but right now the medical examiner holds all the cards. They have to figure out how Celeste died and if it was foul play or perhaps it was something else. We know that David's Tesla was reported and ticketed 11 days before the body of Celeste was located. We also know from pictures the police took of the vehicle when they ticketed it that it was covered in a sheet of dust and looked like it hadn't been touched in weeks. I'm going to continue covering this story, so if you want to stay updated, make sure you hit that follow button.